Union Home Minister Amit Shah has asked the Director Generals of Police of border states to keep a watchful eye on the demographic changes taking place in border areas. Addressing the valedictory session of a two-day National Security Strategies NSS conference in New Delhi yesterday, Mr. Shah told the DGPs that it is their responsibility to bring down all technical and strategic information in their states, especially in the border districts. The Home Minister said all the states should give top priority to the issues related to national security, for which all have to fight together in one direction and win at any cost. He said the country has achieved great success in eliminating the three issues in the form of terrorism in Jammu and Kashmir, various extremist groups in the northeast, and left-wing extremism. He said under the leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, the country enacted many new laws, increased coordination with states, increased budgetary allocation, and made optimum use of technology on this. Highlighting that since becoming the Prime Minister, Mr. Modi has not only given a thrust to the internal security of the country, but has also strengthened the mechanism to face challenges, Mr. Shah added. He said a system has been developed for the first time in the country in the form of National Automatic Fingerprint Identification System. He also said it is not enough to just catch a consignment. It is very important to completely uproot the drugs network and get to the bottom of its source. Prime Minister Narendra Modi met former President Ramnath Kovind in New Delhi yesterday. In a tweet, Mr. Modi said he had a wonderful interaction with the former Mr. Kovind and his family. Union Home Ministry has clarified that neither Foreigners Regional Registration Office FRRO Delhi nor the ministry had given any proposal to shift Rohingyas, illegal foreigners, into the economically weaker section EWS flats in Bakkarwala area in Delhi. Sources said Union Minister of State for Home Affairs Ajay Kumar Mishra has written a letter to Delhi Deputy Chief Minister Manish Sisodia in this regard. It said when the news related to Rohingyas came into fore, the Home Ministry immediately wrote to the Delhi government not to shift such illegal foreigners to EWS flats. Mr. Mishra also said that the decision to shift Rohingya from Madanpur Khadar to Bakkarwal EWS flats was of the Delhi government. He said the Home Ministry has written from time to time to Delhi as well as other state governments to identify illegal foreigners and their deportation as per law. Information and Broadcasting Minister Anurag Thakur yesterday came down heavily on Delhi government over the issue of Rohingyas. Talking to reporters in New Delhi, Mr. Thakur said the city government had written a letter to provide flats to Rohingyas and illegal immigrants in the national capital. He alleged that Rohingyas who live in Delhi are illegal migrants and are being given free water, electricity and ration by the Arvind Kejriwal government.
हम जब सत्ता में नहीं थे तब भी और आज सत्ता में है तब भी एक ही नीति राष्ट्र प्रथम, राष्ट्र सुरक्षा प्रथम, राष्ट्र की सुरक्षा को हम सबसे आगे लेकर चलते हैं, इंडिया फर्स्ट की नीति को लेकर चलते हैं। लेकिन कुछ लोग जो दिल्ली में अरविंद केजरीवाल जी जैसी लोग सरकार बनाते हैं, उनके लिए रोहिंग्या घुसपैठिए प्राथमिकता हो जाती है। हमारे लिए राष्ट्र सुरक्षा आज भी प्राथमिकता है, आगे भी प्राथमिकता है।
The Employees State Insurance ESI will work to expand its services in all 744 districts of the country by December this year. Announcing this at the Employees State Insurance Corporation's Chintan Shivir at Surajkund in Haryana, Labour and Employment Minister Bhupinder Yadav said this expansion will take into consideration the increased beneficiary base, post-implementation of Social Security Code. He also said that convergence with the Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana will be done in all the districts of the country for better accessibility of services to beneficiaries, leading to pan-India portability.
हम सब लोगों ने तय किया है कि हम दिसंबर 22 तक देश के सभी जिलों में इसको लागू करेंगे और जो इसके बेनिफिशियरीज हैं, जो प्रेजेंट आईपीज हैं, वो हमारे 3 करोड़ 80 लाख है, लगभग 12.5 करोड़ उनके डिपेंडेंट है, तो 12.5 करोड़ से ज्यादा हमारे आईपीज हैं। लेकिन अगर नया सोशल सिक्योरिटी कोड लागू होगा तो निश्चित रूप से इनकी संख्या और 20% बढ़ेगी। इसलिए सभी बेनिफिशियरीज तक ईएसआईसी जाए, इसके लिए हमारे को अपनी कैपेसिटी बिल्डिंग के लिए अभी से काम करना होगा।
Mr. Yadav said centers of excellence for occupational health will be set up to promote indigenous research on occupational diseases in India. He informed that employee state insurance will explore developing health facilities and medical colleges in aspirational districts of the country. This is All India Radio giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts.
बर्फ से ढके पहाड़,
हवा के साथ झूमते चीड़ चिनार,
झीलों पर तैरते शिकारे,
हरी भरी घाटियों के दिलकश नजारे।
आकाशवाणी समाचार आपके लिए लेकर आया है जम्मू कश्मीर विशेष श्रृंखला एक नई सुबह।
हम बात करते हैं विकास की, निवेश की,
पर्यटन की, संस्कृति की
और रोज हो रहे बदलावों की। FM गोल्ड पर सुनिए हर शुक्रवार रात 9:15 पर आकाशवाणी समाचार की विशेष प्रस्तुति
जम्मू कश्मीर एक नई सुबह।
The Janmashtami festival, marking the birth of Lord Krishna, is being celebrated in various parts of the country today. Devotees are visiting temples to offer prayers to Lord Krishna. Mathura and Vrindavan in Uttar Pradesh are fully geared to celebrate the birth of Lord Krishna. Thousands of temples, including Banke Bihari Temple, Prem Mandir, ISKCON Temple and Sri Krishna Janmbhoomi Temple, have been tastefully decorated in Mathura, the birthplace of Lord Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
President Draupadi Murmu has extended greetings and best wishes to all the fellow citizens living in India and abroad on the auspicious occasion of Janmashtami. In a message, Ms. Murmu said that Lord Krishna's life and teachings included the message of well-being and virtue. Vice President Jagdeep Dhankar has greeted people on the occasion of Janmashtami. In his message, Mr. Dhankar said, Janmashtami is of great spiritual significance for the devout. He said it reaffirms our faith in the victory of dharma, righteousness over adharma, evil. Maharashtra government has announced that financial assistance will be provided to Govindas, who suffer serious injuries during the Dahi Handi festival. It is noteworthy that Dahi Handi, where groups of people form a human pyramid to reach a pot full of goodies, hung at nearly 30 feet height, is celebrated with much fervour in Mumbai and its adjoining districts. Speaking to reporters in Mumbai, Maharashtra Chief Minister Eknath Shinde said, as the process for awarding insurance cover could not be processed this year, the government has said that financial assistance will be provided from the Chief Minister's Relief Fund. Accordingly, families of those who unfortunately died during the festivities will be given a compensation of 10 lakh rupees. In cricket, India defeated Zimbabwe by 10 wickets in the first one-day international of the 3-match series at Harare Sports Club, Harare. Replying to the target of 190, the visitors achieved the benchmark in 30.5 overs without losing any wicket. The hosts were all out on 189 runs in 40.2 overs. Bowler Deepak Chahar was declared the player of the match, who took 3 wickets in 7 overs with an economy of 3.85. Shikhar Dhawan scored 81 runs while Shubman Gill struck 82. The 4th India-Philippines Strategic Dialogue was held in Manila yesterday, in which the two sides discussed defence and security cooperation. They also exchanged views on regional and global issues of mutual interest, as well as ASEAN-related matters. It was co-chaired by Secretary East, Saurabh Kumar, and Under-Secretary, the Department of Foreign Affairs, Philippines, Teresa Lazaro. The External Affairs Ministry said, in a statement said, both sides co-chaired the 13 foreign official consultations. They reviewed the multifaceted relations between India and Philippines. And that is the end of this news bulletin.